Yeah, I started playing jazz about a year or two after that. I went to a summer jazz camp, and I continued to go there for like the next 5 years or so. And that's really where I learned jazz.
But there were only a few times.
It's kind of always with me, the music, and I played it through middle school in the jazz band, and I was in the pit orchestra and stuff like that. And that's also then I went into the high school jazz band, and I just decided that I wanted to continue playing it because I really love doing it. So, a semesterly thing that the jazz department puts on, I'm pretty sure. I got an email from Deep Blue, who's the jazz head, and asked me to put together a small group of people to play for this thing. So I just got together a couple people.
I started playing electric bass, and I played that starting in middle school because my friend wanted to start a band, so he kind of just threw a bass at me, and I started playing it because of that. Just kind of like a backwards way to get into bass, but I ended up really liking it when he gave it to me, and it just kind of took off from there. And then I started playing this about 2 years ago when I came to college, and I did that just because I had to for the major, and I was getting kind of interested in it at the end of high school as I was starting to get into jazz, just because I was in the jazz bands at my high school and everything, and I needed a major to do, so I was like, hey, I might as well do this too. And I ended up really liking that too. At first I was like, oh man, playing this instrument's really hard because it's so big and everything, but I ended up really liking that, and I like this more than electric now. And today was good. It was just it was weird not playing with a drummer and two horns, because usually you have a drummer and then you have a piano player or a guitar player at the same time. So it was kind of hard making good textures with two saxophones and a bass player, and also keeping the interest with everything with that too. I think it went pretty well for none of us playing together yet and having this weird instrumentation. So all in all, I think it went pretty well.